Alright guys, back in the day when I worked at Braille, this one guy owned a business of a brake on a longboard. It was called Viberide. I saw this in my recommended. The truth behind Viberide, its founder, and the longboard with brakes. Breakboard. So I guess this is like a hit piece against the guy. The guy seemed pretty cool. He also said he did some drone thing and made like a few $1,000,000 and sold the company. He seemed like kind of an interesting guy. He got Viberide on Shark Tank, which was very interesting, and he got an investment from which one? I think the most famous guy, Mark Cuban. But yeah, I'm curious to see if this is a hit piece or what the deal is. Honestly, they might use footage of Rick if they're taken from the Braille vid. So
if you are into longboarding, you have probably seen one of those.
Epic, dude.
Overall, I thought the product was pretty good too. I mean, I'm not a longboarder. I'm not really trying to longboard around. But when I rode it, you did feel kind of safe on a steep hill.
Viberide, the new thing.
This is a ridiculously steep hill, but because we
Yeah,
have
that's
a
the
brake,
founder.
we're gonna go bomb it barefoot. I'm going backwards, and I'm barefoot, and I'm drinking coffee.
You can get on this and never crash, never crash, never
Uh-oh.
crash.
I wouldn't have
Viberide
said
is
that.
a company that gained notoriety by being everywhere. Huge ad campaigns on social media with outlandish claims, and even a segment
Yeah,
on
see, Shark Tank.
The product? Something that is pretty simple in concept, but pretty hard to do right. A longboard with brakes. Longboarding can be pretty dangerous. A study from 2014 shows that among all boarding injuries, the most severe injuries stem from longboarding. And every death in this study was unfortunately a longboarder that suffered a head injury.
It's hard to die from skateboarding, but the easiest way for it to happen is you skate on the road and you get hit by a car. Pretty much all the longboarders that will die from head injury is they're either bombing the hill too fast or get hit by a car for sure. 3 patients died, each was a longboarder and experienced head injury. Longboarders, blah, 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 yeah. RIP to the homies, it sounds
These
terrible.
statistics show what makes some of their claims so dangerous. But before we go deeper into that, let's look into the company's history and the head behind the brand.
This guy was cool. We spent a bit of time with him when we filmed the Braille videos. I thought he was cool. But also, like, I hate the idea of blaming products for people dying. Who invented the bicycle, right? You ride your bicycle down a hill, you pull on the front brakes, you will flip over and get unbelievably smoked and maybe die. 100% if you do that, that will happen. Is that a fault of the bicycle? Like, no, absolutely not. Should we recall all bicycles? No. So, like, I really don't like the argument of like, oh, the product is unsafe. I really don't vibe with that. Vibe with that.
Charlie is not new to the internet, having an Instagram that has posts dating back to 2013, where you can see a young Charlie basically doing all kinds of cool stuff. And here you can see a clear pattern. The guy is good at sports and mostly high-octane sports like trick skiing, wakeboarding and just doing flips. He also enjoys filmmaking with and without a drone. This is some foreshadowing for later. If it wasn't already clear, little research is necessary to see he comes from money, not...
My father gave me a small loan of $1,000,000.
But still pretty well off. But let's get back into Charlie. Charlie went to the University of Utah, which he seemingly...
Am I wrong? I feel like the tone of this is already negative and like he hasn't really said anything negative, but it feels negative. Why does it feel negative? I guess because the title's The Truth Behind.
Didn't finish, because he founded his Charlie. Charlie went to the University of Utah, which he seemingly didn't finish, because he founded his first company, Exodrones. Exodrones was a company that tried to penetrate the market, that was mostly locked down by bigger companies. He offered functional drones at an affordable price, which was something the market was lacking back then. Their business model was pretty simple. A large Chinese drone manufacturer called Hubsan was providing the drones, and Exo would put on their labeling and marketing to sell those with a markup to the rest of the world. This practice is also called white labeling, where a company provides a service or a product that is rebranded to appear like another company made it. This is not an unusual approach and provides some benefit to the buyer, since you don't have to order directly from abroad and get all the buyer's protection a local company has to give, that is provided by each country's law respectively. But this is...
I mean, like, you know, power to him. If he got successful doing that, hell yeah. Like, I don't know, I don't think there's anything really innately wrong about that. Like, he bought them in bulk and sold them. Isn't that how every business works? Like, isn't that just normal business?
A little murky. Charlie sold provided by each country's law respectively. But this is where it gets a little murky. Charlie sold the company in 2022 for about $3 million.
Hell yeah.
I've been an entrepreneur for my whole life, since I was 14. Flipping t-shirts, flipping scooters, I knew there's a place in the market for affordable camera drones. So I private labeled a line of affordable camera drones launched them online, sold about $50 million worth of camera drones. I did sell the business for $3 million.
Why is this guy making it out seem like this is bad? Isn't that sick? Like, he built up the marketability of the affordable drone and sold them. Like, isn't that good? I don't understand why this is bad. A lot of companies do this. I mean, this is the backbone for every business ever. And he sold it, exit for 3 mil. Hell yeah, dude.
But after that, problems started to arise. A company isn't bought for fun, but of course to generate profit. To do that, you either have to increase earnings or cut costs, or do both. And apparently the service quality has gone down since then, and the support
Yeah,
for
he
all
sold
the products
it.
became spotty. It is not unusual for a company to get sold to investors, squeeze dry for what it's worth, and then become abandoned. Especially when it doesn't even need to have its own production facilities, and is basically a social media presence and a warehouse. And that's where we get to Viberide.
I don't get why that was so negative. He was trying to tell the history, but I don't get why it has such a negative connotation. He did great. That should be kind of positive.
They're taking a product that is already existing but not that commercially successful, marketing the crap out of it, growing the company and its theoretical value, and maybe someone exiting out of it for a profit, for it to become basically another soulless shell company. This didn't happen yet, but might happen in the future. But let's actually look what is problematic about Viberide now. The main product is the brake board, a longboard with brakes, and the brake kit that allows you to add a brake to almost any board. I got sent a board which clearly shows their strategy. Get this product.
I wonder where the ones at Braille are. Honestly, probably in a dumpster. Sorry to say, Viberide. They gave us one of these, but it's probably in a dumpster somewhere. I doubt Cairo kept it.
Almost any board. I got sent a board which clearly shows their strategy. Get this product out to as many people as possible, even smaller creators like me, increasing its visibility and therefore the company's value. They want to make money.
But for transparency reason, let's look at the email I got. I thought you might be interested in trying out something a little different, our breakboard. I know you love it, everyone does. We'd love to send one your way, no strings attached, just for you to try it out and see how it fits into your rides.
Is this guy
It's
a
something
longboarding
which-
channel? Skate Horizons. They're sending it to 1.7k channel. Seems interesting. I guess he's just a longboard review channel. Wow, it's interesting. Like, let's see a tone of just a normal video. Well, I guess let's go the most popular. Homie is kind of grinding there.
Actually quite fun to ride. They are also quite heavy.
So it's
They
just
weigh
very
about
much review.
420 grams.
Okay, and then now he's gone to the hit piece video essay.
Super proud of, and honestly, everyone who hops on one has a blast. If you're into it, just let me know where to send it and it's yours. Looking forward to seeing what you think. Best, Charlie. So no incentives to sway anyone in any direction. So they stay fair and that's respectable.
The product in itself is surprisingly decent. The board I got is of decent quality, and with a kit I wouldn't say it's too expensive considering mid-range board prices right now, and it looks pretty good. The functionality is also pretty good. I won't say that it isn't an advantage when you go around the corner and the street suddenly looks like this, and foot braking becomes kind of a struggle.
Like, no one's gonna buy this product that is a good enough skater, you know? Like a longboard that's has mid skills, yeah, maybe they will. Or just a casual longboarder. This is really targeted to casual longboarders. So like, I don't know what this guy's gonna say right now.
Brake works.
It can be a little noisy while riding, and you have to get used to the brake a little. After that, it works pretty
Obviously.
well. It's definitely not trash.
So if you follow the channel, you know that I have quite a lot of boards. And to be honest, I thought I could get the Viberide kit onto one of my other boards, but on this board, due to its geometry, the Pantheon Pranayama RKP trucks will not fit. The Supersonic, also quite difficult. This of course not.
We put it on a normal popsicle deck.
And for these, it won't fit. But there's one board
You just had to drill a hole. I mean, I think it says drill a hole. Obviously, you have to drill a hole. There's something on the top of the deck.
where it could fit, which is this loaded Icarus. But it turns out that the truck, the base plate, is actually too large. So without majorly modifying the board and sewing into the fiberglass, I can't make it fit this one. which is actually a little sad. So
Obviously it
it'll only
fits, you
fit
just drill. What do you want? It's a
supply
brake.
board.
How else do you expect a brake to be on a board? You have to drill a hole somewhere.
So that's just
What
something
the
to note.
hell?
And another thing is that the wheels are also not replaceable. Although it kind of looks like you could make some wheels fit on that. But no, these ones have the adapter for the pad integrated, so yeah, you're stuck with those wheels. Which
Okay,
actually
sure.
they aren't bad, but it's just a little sad. I would love them be a little more flexible. But still, I think the system is still quite good. But let's get back to the video. If you want to know more about the product, Abuga from Downhill254 has made a phenomenal video on how the product actually works. I might make a full video on the product itself someone, but not in this video. Let's get back into the main issue I have with them, which is their marketing. From exaggerations to straight lying, we have everything from Viberide. Sometimes they invented the system, but then they're honest about it that they just bought the patents from the original creator and approved it. But that's not even the main issue. The main issue comes from them marketing it as safe, when it obviously is still a longboard.
Bro, who cares? Who cares? It's a longboard brake. Buy it or don't. Shut up. Like straight up. Nothing is safe, obviously, dude. What
It's
the
like
hell?
giving a child floaties and throwing them into the ocean.
No, it's
It
not.
inspires overconfidence
Just buy
in
it or
people
don't.
without the necessary skill to be able to handle difficult or dangerous situations on the road. You always see e-boarders
Oh my
crash
gosh.
because they think they are safe to stand on a tool that they almost have no experience on. I'm not saying that the brake is useless, I think it's actually good, but the claims can endanger people. But to their credit, it
Oh my
seems like
god.
the
This
overly
is
aggressive
Reddit
marketing-
mod energy. This is extreme subreddit moderator.
and campaigns have stopped because I have.
Let's watch some of the ads to see.
Newer videos are a lot tamer than they were, just to give you both sides. But on the other side, their company seems to be doing well, and they're expanding their product line with scooters and e-boards.
Ooh.
And maybe that's the way
That doesn't have a
to
brake.
grow a company in today's age. Maybe other companies should do more aggressive and high-quality marketing. Viberide managed to capture the attention of audiences with viral clips and fast-paced videos. In the short time I've been longboarding, I've seen so many great companies perish that just didn't have the ability to stay afloat and make sufficient money. This doesn't seem to be an issue for Viberide. But is this sustainable? Or is maybe Viberide just plushing up to
Get
be
your
sold
toes
and be
caught in
another
the
case like
handle hole?
Exodrones? Maybe it's just some dudes having the time of their life and building an awesome product in an awesome company. Or it is.
I'm surprised this video popped up on my recommended. Like, shout out to him for getting me to watch it, but
just a way to
stupid
make
video.
money.
Nah, I appreciate the review. But I think your takes are a little silly. I don't really understand your criticism. Bro made a business, started a longboard business, made a good functioning brake. Why are we upset? Buy it or don't. Longboard with a brake, without, who cares? I don't get it at all. Why is this bad in any way? What does this have to do with this guy? I guess it was a good thumbnail. Pump and dump question mark. Like what? How is it a pump and dump? Oh look, Dan Webb's even made one. I think what's our Braille one would have been called like skateboard with brakes. The first impressions of a skateboard with brakes. Oh!
Okay.
300K.
Hi, I got a delivery for a Braille army. We are here today.
I like this guy. I thought he was cool. Anyway, let's see some of the unethical marketing. 1 year ago, I thought he was doing short form maybe.
Electric scooters suck. We've been studying the
1
industry
month
for
ago.
years, and we realized
Let's see a misleading brake video.
skateboards without brakes are kind of
Whoa!
well, they're not that bad, but they do have a huge problem. People don't ride skateboards because they're dangerous. You can't slow down, and you're gonna eat shit trying to learn how to ride them. So we invented a brake board. It's a skateboard that has a brake on it. It allows you to control your speed and ride in places that you never would have been able to before. We make boards for everybody, from the world's easiest and safest beginner board to teach you how to ride.
Okay, maybe this is a
cruisers
little bit
and
misleading.
longboards. If you go to Viberide.com, you can try a board risk-free for 30 days. If you don't like it, just send it back and we will take it, no questions asked. We just want you to be able to ride skateboards.
I'll give the criticism that that was maybe a little bit misleading. Let's see another one. What about this?
Brakes?
Don't buy a brake board until you hear this. All of my friends skate so fast, I'm always intimidated to skate with them. But with my brake board, I can control my speed. I'm always like super comfortable.
See,
and
this
it's
is
super
more what
fun
I was
for me to
expecting.
just ride down and vibe with my friends. My favorite part about it is how easy it is to slow down. All you do is pivot your heel over and press down to stop. This board, she's awesome. Go check it out.
That's more what I was expecting. What's the most popular?
Your shoes don't know the difference between this and this. Yikes. So you get one of these things and you go to the top of a hill. So you pull out your phone and Google how to stop on a skateboard. This is what comes up. Balancing on one foot, dragging your other foot on the ground, looking like a starfish trying not to die. Unless you're this guy or you have a third leg, you're never gonna learn how to ride a skateboard without eating a little bit of shit. So we made the brake board. You're welcome. Viberide makes boards with brakes for everyone. We have boards for complete beginners,
I think it's fine.
cruiser casual, and longboards, meaning no matter who you are, even you can skate without worrying about how to stop and actually focus on the fun, flowy feeling.
Yeah, that's just a good, well-made ad. I agree with my criticism. Stupid vid. What's with this leash though? I've never seen this.
This board is the ultimate beginner skateboard. 3 points of contact allows for faster learning and less falls. To use it, while you're riding, pull up on this string and it'll engage the
Oh
brake.
my god.
Once you're comfortable, you can switch out the string for a pedal and enjoy riding more advanced hills hands-free. This board
You
is
could smoke yourself so bad on that. Because if you hit a rock or something, you might accidentally pull the brake. Okay, that's... I like the pedal one because there's no like margin for error like that. That does kind of seem dangerous. This is fun.
This is Antonio, and he is a professional downhill skateboarder, and I'm not. But I'm still gonna race him down one of the steepest hills in San Diego because I have a brake.
There's gonna be 2 races. The first race, he can't use his brake. The second race, he can use his brake.
Let's do it.
Dude, like this is good content. Mr. Beast. I think it's kind of an unnecessary item, but it seems like they did it well. His next item should be a skateboard, shoes with brakes to help your foot brake faster. And when will I ride it? I rode it in this video. Didn't you see I just did a kickflip on it type thing? Look, we put it on a normal deck. Boom. See, I was trying to play around and smoke myself.
Wow.
But on the hill, it actually did feel good. It was like, whoa, I actually kind of feel safe.
Let's see them brakes.
Anyway,